Hi, everybody. It's Vicki with Ready, Set, Resell. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am very excited. I have a bins haul. It's a pretty big one. It's almost, let's see, it looks like 46.5 pounds, which cost me a mere $55.21. Here is the receipt. But I bought this a few weeks ago, so I kind of don't even remember what is in this haul. But there it is. It's from the Goodwill Outlet here in St. Louis, Missouri. We have two of them. This is the one out by the mill. So thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you like this content and like this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. I am a reseller. I've been selling for over 20 years online, recently transitioning to being a full-time reseller and falling in love with the bins. Goodwill Outlets, for those who aren't familiar, it's a place where you can buy things by the pound. Here in St. Louis, we have $1.19 a pound for most items. For the hard goods, it's only 20 cents a pound. So today I have a big haul. Not as many clothes as I usually have. I was able to find some really cool craft projects, craft supplies, and of course the handmade afghans that I'm always trying to find. So let's get started. Here is the overview of what we've got today. And I don't even, like I said, remember what's in this haul. So I always keep a list as we go through this, and I write down the items that I'm going to sell, the items going to keep for my family, items that I might make into other craft projects, and a question mark if I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet. So the majority of the items will be to sell, but I also keep track of the tally so that we can divide the $55.21 with the number of items I have so we can see how much per item. Usually it's right around $1 or less. So let's get started. First item is a very cute girl's dress, perfect for the spring. Now, if I had listed this before Easter, probably would have been a good idea, but of course I did not get around to it. It's a gymboree. It's a size 3. So cute, very good condition. This will be sold. I'm going to cross post all of my items, but it will also be on Kidizen. So that is the first item to sell. We got to get that out right away before spring is over. This is also another kid's dress. This brand is called, Nicole Miller. I don't know much about brands. This is part of the reason why I do this, is to learn about brands myself. This is an extra large. It has sequins on the black sections. It's got a zipper. It is a child's extra large. So very cute condition, maybe a couple spots here and there, but that's going to go well on Kidizen and Poshmark. Next is a super cute dress. I don't even know how adorable this is. Let me see what the brand. I don't think I even checked the brand. It's called Sweetheart Rose, and it looks like it's a girl size 14. It is so cute. It has this tulle. It has embroidered flowers and sequins on the tulle. It's got the sparkle here. It even has this beaded waistline, and I don't see that any beads are missing. It's just a really cute rose gold dress that I'm sure will make some little girl very happy. So those are our first few items. We have another kids item here. This is just a cute Carter's 6 to 7. Now it is a warmer nightgown, but I really like the Carter's brand. I've always liked it for my kids. This is cute and in good condition. So I will go ahead and list that as well. There were a couple other kids items that I will try to show now. I think I might have a couple buried, but this is not sized. It is a cute handmade, hand crocheted little kid's jacket, and the little pom-poms a little bit tangled here. But whenever I see anything handmade, I'm a crafter. I know how much time it takes, but look at how beautiful. This is a variegated yarn, which means it changes color, and it's just so cute. So we're going to go ahead and list that for the kiddos as well. Next, I have some, I try to find, you find what you find at the bins. And sometimes you find more wintry items, but there still may be some winter left in the country. This is only early April after all. This I just thought was a really cute, kind of a thicker coat. It's got fleece on the inside. The brand is Kial, I think, is how we say it. It is a large. I don't know anything at all about the brand, but you can really feel the quality in this coat. It's got pockets. It's got these really great buttons here, and a really nice pattern on the inside. So I just thought this would do really well. So I went ahead and picked it up. Next are some jeans that I may keep for myself. They are a new approach, ANA. They're boot cut. They are whiskered, which is what this pattern here means. A medium wash. They're clean. They're not. They're a little rolled at the bottom, but that typically happens. But you can see it's a stretch, and there's not any wear here. So a little bit of wear on the pocket there. Always remember to check the pockets. I have found money in pockets before, so I'm going to put a question mark by that because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or sell it at this point in time. Now, I have watched a lot of online resellers, and they always say that bras do really well. And I could understand because bras are not cheap. This is a Catherine. This is size 46 triple D. I got it because it's in really good condition. You know, it's a larger size. I tend to have larger clothes or try to have larger clothes in my closet. So I thought this would be a good kind of companion item to have. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that. Next is another bra that I found in good condition. This brand is escaping me at the moment. It says Be Fabulous. So I'm not exactly sure if that's the name of the brand, but this is what the tag looks like. This is a 34C. And so I will go ahead and list that out. You know, with bras, you always just want to make sure that it's not too stretched out. I think that's the main situation with those. Next is this really cool, I don't know if I'll be able to sell it this season, but it's sort of a brocade jacket. It's got the faux fur here. It is a medium/large, so I don't know exactly what kind of, sizing that ends up being. Here is the brand name. It says on it, Isabella's Journey Signature Collection. So I just thought it was really neat, having all these details, having this beautiful color. It's very soft. It even has sort of a faux suede here, and the buttons are covered. So I just thought this would be an overall great piece. It might be too late in the season to sell it, but, people shop all over the world. So when I listed it on eBay, some people who live in colder climates can definitely buy it. Here's another, this is just a Croft & Barrow cardigan sweater, but I got it because it's a 3X and it's also, well, it says extra cozy, which is cool, but it's also new with tags. And so the original tag on this was $40. And anytime you've got a new with tags, plus size that doesn't have any flaws, I wanted to go ahead and get that. So again, this might be, too late in the season, but really cardigans are one of those things that you want to have even when the summer nights get a little chilly. This one is super cute. The brand is Sue Graver. I'll show it to you in just a second. It reminds me so much of Minnie Mouse. This great pattern. It is a size, looks like 2X. Here's what the tag looks like. It's very lightweight, very flowy and stretchy. And we will go ahead and sell that one as well. Just a couple more clothing items before, looks like 3 more before we get into the stuff. This is a 9 West jacket. It's a size 12. It's got these great buttons. All the buttons are there. Pockets, I think, are still sewn shut. I got this. Here's which 9 West tag it is. I got this because I thought the pattern would just take a great photo, and it was in really great condition. Already washed it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the sell list. Now this one has a few flaws that I didn't really see at the bins, but I got them anyway. It's 7 from it. Actually, it's not 7 from one kind. It's just 7. Those are totally different, apparently. There are jeans. They're not cutoffs, but they do have some kind of paint here. Although some people really like that kind of look. So we will go ahead and list these. What size are these? This is a size 14. So love to have that size in my closet. The last clothing item we have is a Nike Dry Fit. It's just your basic. It's a half zip, actually, it looks like. On here, it's a size, I think it's a size extra large. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell how these things are printed on here. So yeah, I think it's actually an extra large, but it was in really great condition. I didn't see any flaws, washed it right up. So we will go ahead and I'm going to turn off this note here because it tends to get in the way. Okay. The next items are things that I found that I thought would be great resells. So this is a 30 set wedding invitation kit. It's the kind that you print at home. It has printable invitation cards, envelopes, RSVP cards. I actually opened it up to see what was inside. If there's a way for me to get inside here a little bit more, I will do that so that I can make sure that all the pieces are there. But when I saw it, it just looked complete. It's great. It even has, samples of what's in this kit right here. This has a clearance price. It just has the Goodwill pricing though. So I have to do a little bit of research. I might on Amazon, but I don't know. It was really cool. It looks to actually still be sealed right here. So I'm not sure I'll be able to even get inside, which is actually better. So that's a definite sell. Next, I have another baby product. So when I see the boppy pillows, I don't typically get the pillow at the bins. I feel like, you could wash it. It's a little bit bulky to sell and ship, but I always get the boppy pillows, cases. And, I used boppy for all of my children. The cases are really fun and fun colors, and they're easier to ship. So I usually get them, and then when I have maybe 3 in a lot, I'll lot them up and sell them. So usually I think I sold them for about $30, $25, $30. So that's a good profit. Just takes a little bit while to build that up. Next is just some very simple Hallmark bridal paper, wrapping paper. It's kind of got this texture to it. This is the kind of paper that if you look closely, you can see that there are flowers and that there's actually an umbrella for a shower, but I really think it's all-purpose paper, and from time to time I will just go ahead and put that in some of my packages anyway, so that's a keep. Next, we have a towel. We have a pool, and so I'm always trying to get extra, this is a good size for the baby. He'll be 2 pretty soon. It's a Lion King towel. It's not perfect condition. I actually try to always check to see if the stitching is in place, because I don't really want to have one that's not stitched well. So this is going to be a keep. Next is something I'm not exactly sure what this is called, but that's what makes 31 products. And here's the 31 tag at the bottom. So great is I can go to their website. It looks to be something that you might hang on the back seat of a car. It's just got a simple, I love this pattern. It's got the monogram. I always get 31 when I see it if it's in good condition, and that one totally was. Next, I just have some random florals. I think I was in a springy mood at the time. I will list these. I actually will lot up more. I think I have some more in a tub over there. If I don't end up using these, because these are really pretty, I will sell them. I sell craft products a lot on my Etsy store, so these are going to go and sell, although, yeah, we'll sell them because they're actually nice because they're already bouqueted together. So this is basically 2 sprigs. This one actually already has some ribbon on it. Very pretty for spring, which is on its way, if not already here. Next, I found several of these. There may still be more in my pile. They're called Wallies. And these are basically decals that you can put on your wall. They are new in the package. Looks like I got a couple sports ones. I got a nursery rhyme one. They're kind of, replace traditional wallpaper in the sense that you can just put fish, in your kid's room or on your craft project. So, the only problem I see with these is I don't exactly know how old they are to know how sticky they'll be. But it looks like there are little stickers here that you can use, application, and it gives you the directions on how to apply them. So there's 4 of them here. There may be more in the pile. I'm just going to go ahead and count this as one item. So that we can get a good idea. They had them, a Michael's, it looks like, was selling them for $9 each. So this may be something that I could sell on Amazon, but we will have to see. Next, I got this because I thought it was a great vintage item. Now, it doesn't have the lid. It's a pot, if you will, and I got it because it's got this great pattern, and it says it's from 1976. So, when you have something that you think is vintage, it's one thing, but when you actually have it with the, with the year printed on it, then you can actually prove that it's vintage. So even though this isn't, looks like this is a little loose, I can screw it in there. It doesn't have the lid, but I thought this might really make a cute item to hold cookbooks, to hold utensils, even flowers, whatever you want if you have this kind of kitchen. So, so that is a definite sell. Also started to do some experiments. So I usually don't go to toss pillows at the bins because I'm just not a toss pillow person. I have them in my home, but I'm not really a huge fan, although I do have a room with these colors. So if this one doesn't sell, I might actually use this one. These have been fully washed and dried in the washing machine. So I thought I would try it. I see a lot of people selling pillows like this on Poshmark. So this is going to be a sell. So I got a few more in the next bins haul too. So you get to see more pillows. So I'm going to try these out, see how it works. If it doesn't work, like I said, I can use it around my house, but at least I'll know. I'll know if that's a good product for the Poshmark home store moving forward. Speaking of home items that I sell, I love these afghans. I always look for them at the bins. They tend to jump out. You can tell right away if they're handmade. I mean, I know this because I can make these. I have not ever made one this big, but they wash up really nice. This one is a great pattern. It's consistent. The person who made this not only put a lot of time and probably love into it, but was very good at it too. You can tell by how straight the edges are. So this one is huge. I sold a lot of these. I continue to pick them up when the colors are nice and when the stitching is good and they're in good condition. So that is definitely a sell. Got two more afghans here. This one is more of a vintage colorway with the orange and the cream and the brown, but it's got this kind of seashell pattern here. And it does have some fringe on the end. So I really thought this was a good condition one. So we're going to sell that one as well. And then the third afghan I have is more basic. You know, it's this great orange color, kind of has a different tone to it. You can see that the edging isn't perfect, which is how you know it's also handmade. And it does have some fringe on the end, but also a very large size. Some of these are throws. Some of them are more like blankets because they are so big, but I know that they're handmade, and that's why I picked them up. Okay, the next grouping of things. This guy over here. I don't really have kids that are into sports, but you know, I grab napkins like this when they're new in the package. I could try to sell on Amazon, but I think what I end up doing is just lotting them all together and selling them as kind of a fun variety pack of napkins because, or we can also use them. So it's not a big deal either way. Now this, yes, I know it's not Christmas anymore, but this is a handmade tree skirt. And I've looked at the stitching. You can see that it's not perfect. That's how I know it's handmade. One of the reasons I just really got this, I thought it was a great vintage look. It's got rickrack on it. Who doesn't love rickrack? And so I got this. I'll list it because you know what? I think there are a lot of families that are doing Christmas in July. You know, since not everyone was able to get together this time, I think, you know, we may have some Christmas sales later in the summer. So we'll see. Next is another crocheted, or this one could actually be knit. I'll have to, no, it's crocheted. Just a small bag. I'll probably list this as a child's bag, but I love the colors. I love the size. And again, handmade items. I know how hard and how long it takes to make something like this, but very clean. It's already been washed. Beautiful colors. Definitely pick that one up. Next is, I mean, I guess you could call it a doily. Most people are going to call it, you know, a table topper. Again, this has got more of the rougher kind of cotton feel to it. But it's beautiful. It's handmade. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that one as well. This is for my friend Brenda, who does mosaics. This will be the second one I've given her. It's a little bit rougher condition. It does not have the bridge here, which I think is what that's called. I don't even know, to restring it, but she puts jewels and jewelry all over and personalizes them. So because it was wooden and smaller, I went ahead and got it. She may not be able to use this part, but in any case, that is going to go in the craft section because that will become a beautiful, beautiful craft project. Now, this one I remember seeing as soon as I walked in the bin, you know, the very first thing I saw, and I thought, oh my gosh, look how cute that bag is. And then I thought, oh no, it looks like someone taped up the handles. I thought maybe it was so beat up that they had to put tape on it. Well, no, this is the brand new plastic over brand new handles that haven't even been touched. So that it actually ended up being the opposite of what I thought it was going to be. Now, when you open it, It's a file folder. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I don't run around with this many files. I'm sure, well, I probably did at one point. I'm sure somebody does. The tissue paper, which looks new to me, is still in here. Even the little, silica gel packet's still in here. So to me, this looks brand new. I don't know about a brand, but I just thought it was really cute. And might be able to look, it looks like there might be a little bit of scrape here on this. But in any case, I thought it was super cute. So I went ahead and picked that up to sell. Next is Party Light. Now, I just saw this box. I didn't really know what was inside. I actually still don't really know what's inside. I pulled it out to see if, there were going to be any pieces that came apart. So it's a little complicated to get these items out of here. And so I'm not going to take it out completely, but it looks like there are 3 of these candle holders. It's frosted on the bottom, clear on the top. What I'll end up doing, and all 3 are in here. So what I'm going to do is open it up the rest of the way, make sure there's not anything wrong with it. But Party Light, I should be able to search and find out so this is why it's important to have the box. I should be able to find out, okay, this is here. It says it is an iced crystal trio. And so we'll see if this is one that is in demand or not. It's Party Light. It was in perfect condition, original box. Doesn't weigh a whole lot, so I picked it up from the bins. And actually, that might have been one of the, let me see, did they charge me for that one? No, I just did it. If it's a glass item, you can typically have it be, the 20 cents per pound. But I guess with the box, I just thought, I'll just go ahead and get it that way. Now, this is very vintage. It is a vintage salt shaker. And you know this because it says salt. Now, it's got this rustic patina. People love that. The only thing that's missing is the stopper, which is actually, I think, a good thing because sometimes the stoppers can be kind of gross. So I looked and searched to see if I could find a pepper to match it. I could not, but I thought this would still be something, look great in someone's kitchen. So I'll be listing that. Next, we have these makeup cloths. Now, normally I don't get anything like this. But for some reason, what caught my eye was on the back. It says that it is from Schroeder and Tremaine Inc., St. Louis, Missouri, 63123. Well, I live in 63127. I grew up very close to this community of Afton, and I used to live in that zip code. So I just thought, wow, somebody who lived there made this. So I was curious. I might go to their website and see who they are. I might use this. I might sell this. I'm not sure, but it just, for some reason, I got this because I was curious of who these small business owners were. So I'm going to put that on the question mark. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it intrigued my interest and wanted me to learn more. Here's some more of these Wallies. This one is Beatrix Potter. Here's another one. Here's the same sports one that we had before. So I'm not going to mark those down. We'll just consider that a lot of 6 for our counting purposes. Next, we have a layette cupcake kit. So what you do with this is you buy little kids onesies, it looks like. Create a fun baby layette gift that looks just like cupcakes. So you use the onesie, you kind of twirl it around, and you put it inside this box. So it looks like they're getting cupcakes when they're actually getting clothes for their baby. So thought this was cute. It's a Wilton brand. It's new in the package. Thought that would be a fun thing to list in the crafts, probably on my Etsy site to start with. Next is a little divided plate. This is for Walker, our almost 2-year-old. We're trying to transition to big boy plates and anything like that's divided. I thought I would get. It doesn't really have a brand that I can see very much in the back, so that's definitely a keep. Great place for kid stuff. I actually need to get him some Hot Wheels. So I need to go back. Okay, this is a UB zipper case. It's brand new. It still has the tags on it. It's a triple zip binder zip case. So it fits, your pens and pencils. I love to collect these. Have a bunch of them. At some point, this would be a great lot to sell or even to gift to kids, maybe donate it around school supply time. That's an awesome thing. So that's actually going to be I'll put a question mark. I'm not sure if I'll end up keeping it or donating it. Again, happy birthday, random napkins. I will keep these. I will maybe use them, maybe lot them. I'm not sure. Question mark. Next is this ampersand. This is actually what it's called, right? It's a metal DC Comics home decor item. It was sold originally at Hobby Lobby for $10. I just thought it would go well in a collectibles type situation. I might wait and see if I can maybe find some other comic themed items to put with this. So we'll end up selling it. I just don't know if I'll sell it individually or lot it together with other things. This is a day timer, tabbed address and phone directory for people who still use paper. I thought, God, maybe people, maybe it's harder to find this kind of refill. It's also from the bins, brand new. So we're going to go ahead and sell that. Next, I have some yarn. So this is the kind of yarn, sachet yarn, that came out a few years ago. All the rage. So you can knit that kind of fluffy scarf that the lady's wearing there. I still have some of that up on my shelf. I might keep it. I might lot it together. I haven't quite decided what we're going to do with that, so it's a question mark. And I've sold a couple lots of ribbon, and so what I want to do now is keep recollecting the ribbon, get maybe 20 spools or so, and then sell it as a craft lot. So have this one to sell. Next, I have a new in the package. This is glitter paper, glitter scrapbook paper. It's 10 inches by 10 inches. The brand here is Recollections. And, I think people still do scrapbook. It's something I never actually got into. Just seeing here if I can tell who distributed it. It's 12. Yeah, 12 by 12, not 10 by 10. 12 by 12. So new in the package, has the barcode. I'm going to see if I can sell it on Amazon or put it in my craft store. Looks like I have one more item. This is a Life is a Journey photo album, and it's sort of got this kind of leather embossing here. Open it up. It's got places for pictures that are horizontal and also vertical. A lot of places for photos. Looks like it hasn't really been used. It says that it holds 500 6x4 photos, which is good to know because I was probably going to have to count it myself and see. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little too much glare there, right? And it even has a brand. Now and this is great. I love anything with maps. This is a North Pole view of the world, which is also on this side. The only thing that I can see is that it's kind of got this blemish here, right? It's got a little scrape, but you know what? That kind of adds character in it because life is a journey. So I'm excited to have this. That'll make a nice addition. I'm going to go ahead and quickly count how many items we have so we can calculate. Get my handy dandy calculator out too. See how much we paid for each individual item. Okay, so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 items altogether. So if we take, I'm going to go ahead and put this back up. If we take the 55.21 and we divide it by 45, we have $1.23 per item. So it's $1.23 whether it was this, it was $1.23 whether it was this ribbon, or $1.23 whether it was any of these afghans or clothes or jackets or the purse. I mean, that's pretty good. $1.23, and which is another reason why I love the bins, because I mentioned that I wasn't sure if the pillows were going to work. Well, if it doesn't work out, that's only $1.23 that I invested. And I'm sure that these afghans I usually sell for between $50 and $60. So even just selling one afghan is going to pretty much cover all of the other items. So I hope you enjoyed watching today. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. I will have another bins haul. I have a whole pile over there. It's a huge one for bins haul number 13. So I'm excited to have you join me next time. Thank you so much.